Hello everyone. Consider the following table with the angle theta expressed in degrees and in radians. And let us make sure that the trigonometric functions are listed in the following order: sine of theta, cosine of theta, then tan of theta. I will first list the numbers from 0 up to 4 as follows. Then I will apply the square root on each of these numbers, and finally divide the resulting numbers by 2. And we got sine of theta. So sine of 0 is 0, sine of 30 is 1 over 2, sine of 45 is the square root of 2 over 2, sine of 60 is the square root of 3 over 2, and sine of 90 is equal to 1. Now I'm going to do the same thing for cosine of theta, but I will start from right to left. So we list the numbers from 0 up to 4, apply the square root on these numbers, and then divide by 2, and finally we got the cosines. Now what about the other three angles? First of all, 360 degrees is equivalent to 0 degrees, and this means sine of 360 and cosine of 360 will have the same answer as sine of 0 and cosine of 0 respectively. Before finding the sine and cosine of 180 and 270, let us first consider the unit circle, that is a circle whose center is the origin and whose radius is equal to 1. For any xy on the circle, we consider the ray starting from the origin ending at xy. Let us assume that theta is the angle formed between this ray and the positive x-axis. Then x will be equal to the cosine of this theta and y will be equal to the sine of theta. For example, if theta is pi over 2 or 90 degrees, then 0 will be the cosine of 90 and 1 will be the sine of 90. The same thing happens for the angle 0 or 360 degrees. Thus, if theta is equal to pi or 180 degrees, so the minus 1 will be the cosine of 180 and the 0 will be its sine. Thus, sine of 180 is 0 and the cosine of 180 is minus 1. Let's do the same thing for 270, so that is the angle 3 pi over 2 or 270, therefore the cosine of 270 is 0 and its sine is negative 1. Now we still have the tan of theta, which is simply the sine of theta over the cosine of theta. So all we have to do is to divide the sine of theta over cosine of theta, and this is what we get. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.